Imagine being in a country where no one speaks English. No neighbors, no family, no shops, just you and your goal to learn. Sounds impossible? Well, let me tell you a secret. It is not. Today, I will share my personal journey, step by step, on how I learned English without anyone around me speaking it. Whether you are in Senegal, another non-English speaking country, or just struggling with practice, I will show you how to improve even when it feels like you are learning alone. My journey to learning English in a place where no one spoke it. When I first decided to learn English, I faced a big challenge. I lived in a town where no one spoke it. No neighbors, no family, no shops, nothing. At first, I thought, how am I supposed to improve when there is no one to talk to? But I made a promise to myself. I will find a way. Step 1. Bringing English into my world. I knew I had to surround myself with English, even if people around me did not speak it. So I changed small things in my daily routine. I listened to songs in English. Even if I did not understand the words, I focused on how they sounded. I watched simple movies with subtitles. I even tried reading short books, picking up new words every day. At first, it was frustrating. I wanted to understand everything immediately, but I told myself, one word today, another word tomorrow, slow but steady. Step 2. Speaking, even if it was only to myself. One day, I realized something. No one around me spoke English, but that did not mean I could not say English words. So I started talking to myself. When I cooked, I whispered, I am cutting tomatoes. When I walked outside, I said, I am going to the shop. It felt strange at first, but slowly it became normal. My tongue got used to the words. The more I said them, the easier they became. Step 3. Using my phone as my English friend. My phone became my best tool. I searched for new words, wrote short messages in English, and even talked to artificial intelligence programs to practice simple conversations. Whenever I saw a word I did not know, I looked it up. The next day, I used it in a sentence. I also listened to podcasts with simple English. Even if I did not catch everything, I trained my ears to hear English daily. Step 4. Finding people who wanted to learn like me. One day, I thought, maybe I am not the only one learning English alone. So I searched online and found groups of people like me, learners who wanted to practice. I started chatting with them, sending voice messages, and even joining video calls. At first, I was nervous. What if I made mistakes? But soon I understood mistakes were part of learning. Every time I spoke, even if it was not perfect, I was improving. Sometimes I met tourists in my town. Instead of feeling shy, I smiled and tried to speak a few words with them. They were always kind, and it gave me confidence to keep going. Step 5. Not giving up even when it felt difficult. Some days I felt frustrated. I wished learning was faster. I wished I had someone next to me to practice. But then I remembered every little step matters. Even when no one around me spoke English, I kept going. I reminded myself that every song I listened to, every word I read, every sentence I spoke was bringing me closer to fluency. And today, I can speak confidently. I can understand movies, read books, and hold conversations, all because I did not let my surroundings stop me. Step 6. Learning by listening first. Before I could speak confidently, I had to train my ears. Even though no one around me spoke English, I listened to it every single day. I played English podcasts while cooking. I watched short videos and repeated the words I understood. I even listened to conversations between native speakers, trying to catch their rhythm. Listening first made speaking easier. My brain started recognizing words, and soon I could guess meanings even without a dictionary. Step 7. Writing to make my thoughts clear. Speaking was important, but I realized that writing helped too. Every day, I wrote a few sentences. Nothing fancy, just simple thoughts like, "Today, I woke up early. I ate rice for lunch. I want to practice English more." I kept a notebook where I wrote one small paragraph daily. Even when I made mistakes, I did not stop. Over time, my sentences became clearer and I felt more confident expressing myself. Step 8. Using questions to keep the conversation going. When I finally found people to practice with, I noticed something. If I only said short answers, the conversation stopped. So, I started asking questions. Instead of just saying, "I like movies," I asked, "What is your favorite movie?" Instead of saying, "I am learning English," I asked, "How did you learn English?" This simple trick helped me practice more because people responded with longer answers and I learned new words naturally. Step 9. Celebrating small wins. Learning alone was tough. Some days I felt like I was not improving, but instead of feeling discouraged, I reminded myself every small step is progress. The first time I understood a full sentence in a podcast, I smiled. The first time I had a conversation without stopping, I felt proud. Even when I made mistakes, I said, "This means I am learning." Little by little, these small wins built my confidence.
Step 10. Thinking in English. One day, I realized something. I was still translating everything from my first language into English. This made speaking slow. So I started thinking directly in English. At first, it was difficult, but I made it a habit. When I woke up, instead of thinking, "I need to get dressed," I thought, "Time to put on my clothes." When I wanted tea, instead of thinking, "I will make tea now," I thought, "Let us boil some water for tea." Slowly, my mind started to process English naturally. I did not have to translate anymore. I just thought, spoke, and understood. And that is the full journey. If you live in a place where no one speaks English, do not worry. You can still improve. Surround yourself with English, practice every day, and never give up.
So if you feel like you are learning English in isolation, do not stop. The key is surround yourself with English. Speak every day, even to yourself, and celebrate small wins. Remember, you are not alone in this journey.
There are millions of learners just like you finding ways to practice no matter where they live. And now you have 10 powerful steps to help you do the same. Keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, never give up on your English journey. You are closer to fluency than you think.
If today's words touched your heart or helped your voice, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every day brings a new chance to speak your truth. So come back tomorrow. Your next English moment is waiting.